Welcome to the desert of the real.
Has so much stuff on him, and I think he has a lot more stuff to bring out. Just embarrassing them left and right. So Clinton, he just got a couple of blowjobs and some other women, but they ain't saying too much about that. That wasn't nothing. That was all kept over here. But WikiLeaks is putting out information to go ahead could really bring down governments if you really think about it.
Right. And I've nothing wrong with that. I'm all for it. 0820, you're in the call queue, so if you want to say something, go for it.
Peace, Ola. This is Ishmael. How y'all doing this evening?
Peace, Ish.
Peace, Ish.
Peace, man. How you doing? What's up?
What's going on, fam?
All right. Nothing much. I was just, listening to the show and showing for support, you know what I mean?
No doubt.
What the hell?
You miss hearing your voice, man.
No doubt.
You ain't snowed in, are you, Ish?
What's that?
You're not snowed in, are you?
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, okay.
Still popping. But, about the Julian Assange situation, I follow the lead of Steve Coakley. You know what I mean? He says that, whenever you see two people arguing, white people arguing, you just fall back and you observe. Exactly. You'll learn something when you see both of them argue. So, I see what Julian Assange is doing. It's cool with me. You know what I mean? Because he just, I think it was very wise for Lip when he was talking about go to the outside sources. BBC, Russia, different, outlets in order to find out what goes on. Because, there is a censorship of information for a person to learn from. So we should diversify from our news sources in order to stay enlightened on a world level and not fall for the propaganda.
Right. Exactly.
And I'm glad you right here
because I'm glad you mentioned that, Ish, because Coakley was the one who pointed out that we found out a lot about the role of the police and government during when they went and they attacked the NRA.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Absolutely.
when you sat back and watched that white-on-white confrontation, a lot of information came out. Well, we was like, whoa, really?
Exactly. And when the government has to resort to the flimsy charges like they're doing on Julian, then that itself is a clear indication that there's a lot of weight behind the information that he's doing. I mean, the charges are so flimsy, it's ridiculous.
Right.
He knew what the game was, before he even got involved in any of this, and rest assured he's still financially taken care of and back. So, like I said, I don't have a dog in that fight, so all I can do is sit back and take the information and keep it moving. It's not on us as original people to be putting ourselves into harm's way. But when you have a Negro population like the Roland Martins who are so opinionated on this, they're the buck dancers from NASA. You know what I mean? They're the ones that's their job, to be the gatekeeper, to let the population know where they stand openly. They're protecting the plantation.
I mean, the dude wears an ascot.
Wait, who is he?
The dude wears an ascot in public.
Wait, who is Roland Martin?
Is there anything else we need to say?
You can catch Roland Martin on TV One.
And he got the curl
Roland Martin,
right?
Yeah,
he got the little texturizer thing going on.
Yeah,
he got the texturizer. He got the little slight Eddie Long, the Eddie Long texturizer.
and it's receding.
Eddie Long.
Snapback
corner store.